A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
And a well standing in, Jose Iglesias. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for Cincinnati.
And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field.
Iglesias.
Pilar is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. And a moment now to glance at the Reds lineup card in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I really believe this offense really needs their cleanup hitter to find his form. He went 0 for 4 last game, and I just didn't like the way he went about it. It looked like they completely overpowered him, and that's not something we're used to seeing out of this guy. Hopefully, he'll be able to put that behind him.
Senzel is usually more of a threat when facing left-handers like this. The right-handers tend to give him a bit more trouble, so we'll see if that trend continues. Miller, the native of New Hampshire, is currently the leading vote-getter among starting pitchers in the National League, and it's hard to argue against that when you check out his numbers.
Yeah, Matty, not surprised this guy is on the top of the All-Star game voting, but you have to take a step back. This is being voted on by the fans, so I can't imagine how he feels to be voted in by his fans to start in the All-Star game right now.
The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Now this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice working right now and blew that fastball right by him.
Here comes another 0-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The next 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Skied into very shallow right. Conforto on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Digging in, number 19. He's yet to get into the hit column in the series. 0 for 7.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First offering on its way. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And guys, this starting pitcher right here is in the top 5 in the league in strikeouts. And what does that tell me? That tells me that his defense cannot fall asleep in this one. They better go through their pre-pitch routine. They better stay on their toes and stay engaged in this one in case something finds a barrel.
In there, and it's 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout.
Here's Jake Marisnick.
Batting 5th.
He will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Behind 0-2 now. Still no balls and 2 strikes. 2 out, nobody on. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. Reds are down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. At the plate, Adam Miller, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Adam Miller.
Out in front of a fastball as this is
find the ball,
down the
find
left
the
field
ball.
line. That's going to be a fair ball. He'll get it into second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
And that will bring in the former top prospect
number 1,
Rosario. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first.
Rosario.
Here's the 0-2. Pitch popped up. Trahan waits on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Man at second here with 2 away.
Now
and into bat
third
next will be
baseman.
J.D. Davis.
J.D. Davis.
The 1-1. Fastball
On the
swung
back,
on
pick
and
it up,
grounded
pick it
out
up.
towards second. Throw in time, and the side is retired.
Welcome back to Citi Field, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their Mets this season. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun." Matt, back to you.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Behind 0-2 now. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Now to the plate, Blake Trahan. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. And he takes strike 2.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
You can't teach that, Matty. The ability for a right-handed hitter to shoot a ball through the 3-4 hole, unmatched.
The pitcher.
Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
Minor.
And 1-1-1. The bunt attempt. And there's the second out as he squeezes it while standing on the mound. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias.
The batter, number 4.
From the stretch.
Shortstop. Jose.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Reds leave 1. Digging in, Nick Senzel. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
The second
yeah, Matty, big time
number
K last
15.
time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Standing in now, Aristides Aquino. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Into the corner and slicing foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in, and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
Now pitch coming. Here it is.
Number 19.
In there. No balls and a strike.
0-1.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
And it's fouled away. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They trail it here 3-0. The pitcher, Adam Miller,
number
steps
44.
up to the plate in a sacrifice
Adam
situation. So
Miller.
let's see if that is indeed on right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Runs up and gets this one down. But a foul ball here, 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Pilar, base runner at first with 1 out. Line drive to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the 2nd out. Striding into the box, Phillip Ervin. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this deficit. Right side, hit hard. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Now
he's ready. Here's the first offering. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game. And you see it right there on your screen. Strikeout number 200 for him on the year, as he has been very difficult to solve this season. Ready now, Martin Maldonado,
now
looking to put the ball in play here.
Martin
He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far.
That's up, that's up, that's up.
Davis in foul ground, and he brings it in on the warning track. Stepping up now, Blake Trehan.
Now batting.
A base hit in his
number
first
51.
trip. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes. Irvin, the runner at first with 2 gone. A ball and a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike. Nope,
no offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Mets lead this one 5-0. So here's the Reds pitcher, Kevin Gausman. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
I know it goes without saying, but the best pitch in baseball is getting ahead with a first pitch strike. That's why this guy's been able to stay in this game, pounding the zone.
Check swing and a quick appeal down to third, but Darryl Parker says he did not go around. It's ball 1. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he's holding down the top spot in the circuit here for the month of June. Leadoff man retired now for the shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
Shortstop.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
Well, you could tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Stepping in now, Nick Senzel, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Inner third let go. It's a called strike.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, it looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Reds are down in order. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Now in the box, Adam Miller getting the hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. Smoked on the ground left side. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left.
He came to play today, not just only on the bump right there. He's throwing the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
Rosario.
Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out. J.D. Davis, the next at bat.
Now batting.
He was a ground-out victim last time up.
J.D. Davis.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Heading out toward shallow right. Waiting on it, the right fielder. And that ends the inning. So it's coming to the plate now, Aristides Aquino. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th, and with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 19. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Now the pitch. Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
That'll bring in Phillip Ervin,
the left fielder.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And he struck him out. 16 for the ball game, and the inning is over. This one pretty well in the bag. We'll move on now to the bottom half. Settling in now, Jake Marisnick. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
And he fouls this one off. Ready with the 0-2. And it's 1-2. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Fouled off. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you can see there, he's holding down the top spot in the circuit here for the month of June. Into the box now, Martin Maldonado. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Strike one to start the at-bat. And here's a pitch swung on and grounded toward Rosario. It's short. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Ready for another shot now. Blake Trahan, a hit in 2 tries so far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Next to hit will be the pitcher,
number
Adam
44.
Miller. And an opportunity here for a 4th plate appearance here this afternoon. And you have to say he's really earned it. He's set and the pitch. Line toward right center. That's in there. Base hit. Smith rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate. As they push their lead to 8th now.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
Number 1. Shortstop.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Ahmed Rosario. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Stand up right here. Stand up. Pick it up.
To second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Into the box, Jonathan Holder starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Conforto is after it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Stepping in, Jose Iglesias. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing to take a pitch, maybe move something the other way to kind of calibrate what the strike zone's going to be.
Pilar's there, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Nick Senzel. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
The 0-1. That's popped up. But this will land untouched. Now this crowd of 36,000 plus come to their feet. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Fouled away.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
throw on to first is going to be in time to get him. And the Mets have taken the finale here. They win the series 3-1 as the ball game is over.
Wow, talk about total dominance. 9 innings, only 2 hits allowed. That's about as good as it gets. This guy was as good in the 9th inning as he was in the first.
The player receives an update from his representative.
From the borough of in Brian Herman, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The left fielder, Brian Herman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. Rosario is under it. 1 out. With that, a look at the batting order for the Marlins. Nero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Matty, this lineup screams it needs an overhaul. When you're last in the league in on-base percentage, you're not doing a lot of things very well. You're not giving quality at bats. You're not being professional at the plate and forcing the opposition to be on their heels at all. Empty base paths consistently lead to a lot of zeros on the scoreboard.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Garrett.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
This offense has been warned. If they didn't know already, now they do know. He's got his A-game fastball with him today.
1-1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Another one sent foul. The next 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Miami down in order, and now the Mets offense will. Up next from Miami, number 1. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Fastball in there for a called strike. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
The 0-1. Good cut fastball that time, and he's in control now, 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Nope.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Still 2-2. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game.
2-2-2.
Into right field.
Cut
That's
it,
a
cut it.
base hit.
1-1-1.
Boy, talking about making a pitcher work, D-Row. 8 pitch at bat finally leads off to a base hit.
I got to be honest with you. After the 7th pitch, you start to get in auto swing mode. He could have thrown the rosin bag, and he would have took a hack at it. So hats off to him, not only battling for 8 pitches, but getting a result.
1-1 the count. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Into the box, Ricky Rodriguez,
the third baseman,
as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. The pitcher, Adam Miller, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. He's set. Here it comes. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's going to get down out there. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Nice job. Good rip.
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the 2nd inning, but I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
Shortstop, Ahmed.
Comes set and the 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. Gonna be a tough play. One there, but one's all they were ever gonna get, and the inning will continue. In now, Austin Dean, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped high in the air. Rosario will wait on it, and he puts it away for the first down. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Now the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a minimum effort at bat that time as the pitch is taken for a strike 3 called, and he'll go back to focusing on pitching instead. 2 away now.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Left field.
Into the box now, Brian Herman. No balls and a strike to count. Hit down the line at first. Alonso has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Tyler.
1-1. Hit back toward the mound. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single. Ready now for the Marlins.
Now
Garrett Cooper. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error so far for the Marlins. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Opportunity now to look at some of the future plans for this Mets organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent action.
Now batting, number 1.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he runs that one high and tight for ball 1. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 an inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
Hit in the air down the right field line.
Flores.
And foul. Flores flat out dominates against left-handed pitching. Makes a lot of contact and hard contact at that. No doubt one of the biggest threats in the sport in these types of matchups.
Yeah, Matty, it's
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Marlins leave 1. They trail here 4-0. Next up for New York,
pitcher,
Adam
number 44.
Miller. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. Hit in the air out to right. Moving under it, Dean. And he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jorge Alfaro. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
A ball and a strike now. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he's holding down the top spots in the circuit here for the month of June.
Now batting.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ricky.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error so far for the Marlins. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now. And I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Now batting, Austin Dean. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out. So we'll see if he can fare any better. 0-1 the count. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
1-1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy. 0-2. So that was a good job to hold up right there.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. and it's fouled away. Popped him up. Alonso has room in foul territory, but it's the pitcher that makes the play. And the inning is over. Miami down in order. They're down 4-0. Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Marlins, number 64. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
And this is taken in for out number 1.
Now batting.
Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Brian Herman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
You froze him on the fastball there. Brian Herman is sent packing for out number 2 in the 6th. In now, Tyler Naquin,
the center fielder.
As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he's got another one here. 12 punch outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Next for the Mets, Adam Miller. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Miller.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounder down the line at third. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Garrett Cooper. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
On its way is pitch number 75. Line drive to center field. Nimmo has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th. And with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. In there, 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. 1-1. Strike swinging, chased a high one there.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. But he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
The 1-2 gets him looking up around the letters. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out. But we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Nimmo in pursuit. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
Relay, 2-2.
Digging in to try it again, Jorge Alfaro. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Behind 0-2 now. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Stepping in, Adam Miller. He's been great on the mound,
Now
so we'll
batting.
see if he can do something
No
with
pitcher.
the bat here as well.
Adam
He's earned the chance
Miller.
to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Urena is at least partially known for his big power slider. A lot of break on that pitch, but what makes it unique is how hard he's able to throw it. Line towards center field. Naquin's there to put it away and finally put it. 9 men come to the plate. 4 score. Digging in
Leading
once
off for
again,
Miami,
Ricky
the third
Rodriguez.
baseman.
He leads off their
Ricky
half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get
Rodriguez.
that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind,
Now
we take a
batting,
look at the league
number
leaders in
24.
complete games. And as you can see there, he's holding down the top spot in the circuit here for the month of June. 0-1, here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him, and that's number 15 for the ball game.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking
Your attention,
each
please.
and every one of these hitters
Pinch
up
hitting
to
for the
this point.
Marlins.
Steve
Number
Hartman
33.
will grab a bat and hit for the
Steve
pitcher here.
Hartman.
Fouled off. He'll enter play right at .333. 3 homers, 9 driven in. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Popped him up. Davis over to his right, but it's the pitcher that makes the play, and that ends the inning. Miami down in order, still 8-0. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Brian Herman.
Leading off for the
starting
Marlins,
things for his side
the left
in the
fielder,
9th as they
Brian
face the improbable
Herman.
odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. Pilar comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. At the plate, Tyler Naquin. He's got a hit in 3
Now
at-bats to this
the
point.
center fielder, Tyler.
Bouncer up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things
Ladies and
jump
gentlemen,
out at you.
And here's the thing from the pitcher. It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8
The
runs.
final line score for
Feels
our ball.
good to dominate a game like that.
Now from the north shore of the Allegheny River, we're inside.
Play ball.
Stepping up to the plate, Starling Marte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder.
Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Batting second.
Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Dero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Yeah, Matty, the thing I'm focused on with this lineup is the fact that they love to run. They lead the league in stolen bases. They're not afraid to take that extra bag. It's going to put the defense on their heels. Be on the lookout for that today.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ozuna is right there. And that's out number 2. Josh Bell the next to hit.
Batting third.
Ready to deliver.
Here's
Here's the first
baseman.
pitch.
Josh.
And he fouls this one off.
Bell.
2 out, nobody on.
Hey.
And he is cruising now. It's 0-2. Good waist pitch, 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Splitter, 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. Still no score. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Colin Moran. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Colin.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Now another 0-2. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. The 2-2. To the left side. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And we're fortunate enough to watch one of the best outfielders in the game. The Gold Glover resides in left field. Can go back on balls as easily as going on balls. Strong, accurate throwing. Look for him to make a play today.
Alonso charging this one, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's Gregory Polanco, and he's really been feeling it at the plate the last week or so. Definitely one player to keep your eye on right now. And he starts him out with a splitter for a called strike. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Polanco brings a batting average in the low 220s to the table.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with the batting average on the season, but he's found a way to get on base north of 350, working walks with an unbelievable eye at the dish.
Ready with another 0-2. And it's fouled away. Fouled off. Bottom of the second here with no score. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance.
Now in Pittsburgh, home of the Pirates, who've certainly benefited from some solid pitching all season long. With one of the best team ERAs in the league, it's pretty clear they command a lot of attention and praise. Before the game, one pitcher told me that he thinks their success comes in large part due to their strikeout abilities, a category where they also rank near the top of the league. He said even when we do get ourselves into trouble, most of us can dial up a strikeout and help get ourselves out of it. And that makes a huge difference over the course of the season.
The
Power
shortstop,
arms and nasty stuff.
3.
Apparently, that is the key to pitching, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. In there, strike 2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race. One away now in the Pittsburgh third, and that gives Nick Schufel a chance here.
Number 71.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Fouled away. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Good heater to strike him out there, and he looks absolutely locked in to start this inning. That's back-to-back punch-outs on only 6 pitches.
Standing in now, Chad
the
Kuhl.
pitcher.
And he fouls this one off.
Cool.
This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. The windup and the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So add 1 more name to the record book here as he strikes out the side on 9. First pitch coming, here it is.
The center fielder.
Strike taken off in the zone.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball. Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2-2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel to the ball, and this is one of those guys.
I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count, find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
Here comes another 0-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. Conforto on the move, and he makes the catch in the corner.
No runner, cut it.
At the plate, Josh Bell. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
55.
In there for strike 1. Marte, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Down in front, may be tough to get 2. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Colin Moran. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Count remains at 0-2. The next 0-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Conforto is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for Pittsburgh. Stepping into the box, Adam Miller. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Adam Miller.
Hard hit ball to second.
Come on, beat it out, beat it out, beat it out.
And that's the second out. Digging in now, David Peralta. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. And he fouls this one off. And a splitter is over for a cold third strike as he's left shaking his head. One gone. A little bit over halfway home tonight. Bottom of the fifth as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly.
Polanco.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Polanco, or El Cafe as he's sometimes referred to. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Stays alive, still 0-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category.
Now batting, number 3.
Now here's the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ozuna is in his tracks now, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. And that'll bring up Nick Schufo. They'll start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that quite frankly has been non-existent today.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Elias Diaz will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Diaz.
Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 4 home runs and 25 driven in. Behind 0-2 now. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now. And I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Here's Starling Marte.
The
ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Rosario shading to his right, and that ends the inning. Down in. Ready for another chance. Kevin Newman. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
The second baseman, number 20.
Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. Digging in the switch hitter, Josh Bell. No hits to this point.
The first baseman, Josh Bell.
Oh, he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Well, he got the leadoff guy in the inning on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start.
1-1-1.
He looks really sharp so far to start the 7th.
Throw in time at first for out number 2. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Colin Moran. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Hey, it's really hard to pitch a gem. And what helps? This guy's first pitch strike percentage, how about 100%? Can't get any better than that.
Hit on the ground out to short. Rosario brings it in. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. They trail it here 3-0. So striding in, Adam Miller. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Marte on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So digging in now, David Peralta. And he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning.
The left fielder.
Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Down the third baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Now another 0-2. Fouled off.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you can see there, he's holding down the top spot in the circuit here for the month of June. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Fouled away. The 1-1 home. Popped him up. Rosario has a play. 2 gone. So striding forward now, number 3. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Fastball called for strike 2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2?
Up.
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw
And it's the pitcher that makes the play to retire the side. Down in order go the Pirates. They trail in this one 3-0. Standing in, Nick Schufo. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
The catcher,
and
number
he fouls
71.
this one off. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The 0-2 home. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Yet another strikeout for him on the mound. And fellas, this has been one of his favorite victims tonight. That's the 3rd time he sent him packing. So he's got him pretty well figured out. Not that the rest of this lineup has been much better.
Number 31 will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 31.
No balls and 1 strike. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
1.
To his right, Alonso. And he'll take this on to first, and they're down to their final out, 2 away. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Starling Marte. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, and they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Pittsburgh down to their last strike. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Looking for the complete game. Here's the pitch. Another one sent foul.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
1 strike from a shutout. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, not many pitchers can brag about throwing a 1-hit complete game, so hats off for him. But as a pitcher, I know he's going to wonder, like, what might have been.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious
That's
New York
baseball
Mets.
for you.
And tonight's ends is a
A manager checks in with his ball club. from Little Havana, just
Let's play ball.
striding into the box, number 47. He'll lead things off here in the bottom
Leading
half
up
of the
for
first.
the Marlins, the right
High
number
chopper
47.
over to first. Alonso comes up with it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Yeah, Matty, without question right here. This lineup's been struggling. Some bad approaches at the plate from top to bottom. They need the first 2 guys in the order to ignite this offense if they're going to have a chance of breaking out of this malaise.
Nimmo is there, 2 gone. And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper.
Batting third, the first
Ready
baseman.
with the first pitch. Here
Garrett
it comes.
Cooper.
Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Adam Miller, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for the Mets. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
Leading up for the Marlins.
First offering on its way.
The shortstop, number 1.
And it's fouled away. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead. You start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants it. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throw.
Wilmer Flores is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. Ozuna is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Batting 6.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Line
drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So that keeps the bottom of the second going. Into the box now, Ricky Rodriguez. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Ricky Rodriguez.
Now the pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Alfaro leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Striding in, Austin Dean, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. 0-1 the count. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Fouled off. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal. Hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go
Batting
around.
ninth.
Into the box,
The pitcher.
Nick Kingham.
Nick
She'll go after the first pitch.
Kingham.
Bounce it into foul territory. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Behind 0-2 now. And a minimum effort at bat that time as the pitch is taken for a strike 3 called, and he'll go back to focusing on pitching instead. 2 away now.
Good heater to strike him out there, and he looks absolutely locked in to start this inning. That's back-to-back punch-outs on only 6 pitches.
Into the box now, number 47.
Number 47.
He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Ozuna is camped under this one. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin.
For the Marlins.
First offering
The
on its
center
way.
fielder,
And
Tyler
this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1.
Naquin.
Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. Stepping into the box,
Now
Garrett
batting,
Cooper.
first
Hit it
baseman.
hard, but lined out
Garrett
in his first at-bat.
Yeah, man, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Number 1.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Left side, played on the backhand. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Yeah, nobody on right there, Dan. 2 outs. It's not every day you see a guy pick him up and put him down like he get down to first base right there. Pour himself a base hit.
Well, I tell you what, there's a couple of things you can do. It doesn't take a lot of talent to hustle, and it doesn't take talent to be on time. And he hustled out of the box, turned what could have been a ground out to end the inning into an infield single.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. He'll try again. 1-2. Hit on down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, the side is retired. Left for Mike. Now at the plate, Adam
The pitcher,
Miller.
number
0 for 1
44.
for him here in this one.
Adam Miller.
First pitch on its way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. A line shot to third base. Now with the plate, Jorge Alfaro.
Leading off
1
for
for
the
1
Marlins.
after a single his
The
first
catcher,
time up.
This
Jorge
game is rolling right along as we move into the
Alfaro.
middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Velasquez gloves it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Now at the plate, Ricky Rodriguez. He'll
Up
look
next
to
for the
bounce
Marlins.
back after striking
The
out
third
his
baseman,
last time up.
Ricky
Oh, and he just blows
Rodriguez.
the fastball by him for strike 1.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Now batting.
Stepping in now,
Number
Austin
44.
Dean. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1.
Not an easy thing to do to fill up the strike zone and be successful doing it. How about this guy so far in this one? 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. 5 innings complete, and we still have no score. Coming to the plate now,
The
Adam
pitcher, number
Miller.
44. Adam Miller.
Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 3-0 game.
Boy, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, D-Row. You're facing the opposing pitcher, and you give up a 2-out RBI.
I got to believe he's contemplating retirement. A 2-out now given up to the opposing pitcher.
Listen, as a pitcher, you hate to give up base hits, but you doubly hate to give up base hits to the opposing pitcher.
And this is down for extra bases, and with 2 out, this might get them both home. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Now batting. Catcher.
Digging in and looking for more. Omar Narvaez. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. And he strikes him out here. So Brian Herman is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
25. Brian Herman.
And he fouls this one off. He comes into this one at 248. 5 homers and 19 driven in. Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him 0-2. Herman has what you'd call elite speed. His legs are a big part of his game on both sides of the scorecard.
This is one tool, Matty, I know nothing about. I used to get to first base, hand my batting gloves to the first base coach, give daps to the first baseman, and be like, yo, what's up? This guy gets on first base, and he's thinking about second and third.
Now batting.
First
number
pitch
47.
on its way. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. 1 out, nobody on. Another 0-2 coming. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Digging in, Tyler Naquin.
Now
First 2 men in the inning have
the
both
center
gone
fielder,
down via the punch-out,
Tyler
so we'll see if he can fare any better. Strike one to start the at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. This ball will be chopped foul. Now here's the pitch. And it's fouled away.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that'll get down for a base hit.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit. He's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Now batting.
In now,
The first baseman,
as the first
Garrett
pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Naquin is off of first with 2 away. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami.
Leading off
Number
for the
1.
Marlins.
He's 1 for 2
The
in the ball game.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. Hey, it's really hard to pitch a gem, and what helps? This guy's first pitch strike percentage, how about 100%? Can't get any better than that.
1-1.
Alonso fields it cleanly. Here comes another 0-2. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th, and with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category.
To the Marlins.
And
the second baseman, Wilmer.
Fouled off.
Flores.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 once more. Gets him looking, strike 3.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Up
Into
next
the
for the
box,
Marlins,
Jorge Alfaro.
the catcher,
Hit in the air to left field.
Alfaro.
Ozuna will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Miami down in order. They trail here 4. So coming to the plate, Adam Miller,
44.
4th plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long. Here's the first pitch to him. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dean giving chase. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And a daring move there pays off as he'll make it into third on the fly ball. Leading off the inning, Ricky Rodriguez.
For the Marlins,
and they'll need him to get something going here.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Behind 0-2 now. Looking to send him packing again. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you can see there, he's holding down the top spot in the circuit 44. Here for the month of June. Too high, 1-0.
That's up.
Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. is swung on and missed. He got him. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
And a fastball's in there for strike one. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with two men out. In the air out to left. Ozuna is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. We've played 8 full. Striding in once again, number 47. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far as he's had a whale of a ball game.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Standing in now, Tyler Naquin.
The center fielder.
And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. Nimmo is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9. Ready once again, Garrett Cooper. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
1-1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman. 2 out, nobody on. Now a swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. And he'll put this one away for the final out. And the Mets have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road as this one is over. A 6-0 shutout to finish off tonight's game.
The final line score for our ball game tonight
leading
for the
60th team
New
win
York
this
Mets.
year.
6
Adam
runs,
Miller earns a league best 7.